What up, family? It's your boy JavaireFitzBogle coming at you with another detoxified word of the day. Today's word is Adam. And the question is, who was Adam? You see, Adam was the first person on earth. In fact, he was the only person on earth at some point in time. You see, Adam was a smart, brilliant, and intelligent man, but he wasn't perfect because he chose to disobey God by eating the fruit of the tree that God told him not to eat. See, God told him to stay away. You can have everything in this land, in this garden, this place that I have given to you. You can have it all. But you cannot have this tree. You cannot have the fruit of this tree, and stay completely away from it. But Adam thought he was smart. He thought he knew what he was doing, and he chose to rebel against God. You see, in Genesis 2 and verse 8 to 15, we understand that Adam was a hard worker. In fact, Adam was the first worker. We also see that he was the first husband. In Genesis 2 verses 18 to 25, we see that God gave man a woman and named her Eve. And we saw that it was not good for man to be alone. And so he became the first husband and Eve became the first wife. Their home was the Garden of Eden, a place luscious and rich in fruit and prosperity. It was a beautiful place, a place where there was no heartache and pain and trials. It was peaceful, it was joyful. And so yes, they lived in the garden. The vineyard was the kitchen, the peach tree was the bathroom, peach tree. And they had the entire land to themselves, but somehow they feel like they needed more. Like they needed the one thing that God said that they should not have and that they should not take from. And so they did. And they ate from the tree of knowledge and evil. But when Adam and Eve sinned and disobeyed God, he sent them away from the garden, out into the wilderness where they wandered for years. That day was a very sad day for all mankind. He set a trend. From that day forward, all men was born into sin and shaped in iniquity. Adam was a good man, but he represents every man that comes after that is sinful. And we all realize through Adam's mistake and through our own that we need God more than ever. And so God sent his son in Jesus Christ to redeem humanity, knowing that this would be the only way to restore what was once perfect.